Yes, sir, we promised you a great
Gorgeous George,
match.
Classy, the maker of Champion.
The Giant WrestleMania.
Hulkamania is running wild. Hogan, we going for you, nigga. My God, what a ride. Is here.
Right down the business.
Estrada to keep the straight edge society out of this match, but nonetheless, CM Punk now has a tremendous advantage over The Rock. CM Punk, go for the GTS!
No, get out of it! Come on! Rock! No! No! Wait, road break! It's road break! Wait, no! Kick out!
I'm not kicked out.
CM Punk, give her a second.
Yes, please!
Look, I'm holding his head. He's in trouble.
And there it is!
He's going for it. Elbow back to the ground. Almost a little back movement forced into the people's elbow. Connected.
Get out! Get out!
Another one. And the Rock is
We have a new WEDF Champion. 1, 2, 3!
Wait.
What?
Yeah, Luke out.
Gallows?
Gallows is out!
He's dead! He's having a seizure, but yeah.
What the? So is Big Zeke!
Who cares? He's dead! Finally!
Or as some people like Homer call him, Dre! Dre is down! And now, what? What the hell? All of the Straight Edge Society members are out!
Who did it?
I think we know our culprit! Stone Cold Steve
Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
The Texas Rattlesnake, he's coming out right now! He wants
That's good! Come on, man! Let's go!
Stone Cold
That's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, too!
He wants to get his hands on CM Punk.
Kill him!
Oh, that CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin have had a few encounters. Austin's back out of jail. Look at that! Press! A fifth stunner!
Stunner!
It's gotta be it. What an impact made by Stone Cold.
We all know that Stone Cold. We all know Stone Cold should have been voted to be in this match against The Rock.
It might have been, but still, Stone Cold leaves his mark on the new WEDF Champion. Wait a minute! Hold on a second! John Morrison! That's the money in the bank! Don't tell me! It's John Morrison cashing in!
He's cashing in!
He got the case! Oh, wait! This is perfect! This is the perfect opportunity!
Go!
Run, John, run!
Go!
And then this match is for the WEDF Championship! Oh!
Number one, John Morrison versus CM Punk!
We know what's coming next! Signature kick to the face!
That running kick.
Frank Dog. Whoa, wait a minute! We know, here it comes! Starship Pain!
And it's
It's over! 1, 2, 3! Morrison is the WEDF Champion! Era started and ended, and now we are moving into the era of the Shaman. John Morrison, ladies and gentlemen, is your WEDF Champion!
A huge shot.
Congratulations!
Frank Dogg and Kool-Aid at this time.
That's right. John Morrison on the pro of CM Punk captured the Money in the Bank and won the title.
There's no question. Wait a minute. Estrada coming out to talk about the King of the Ring. I will be involved in that as well.
Winner will receive a title shot at Summerfest.
Summerfest, yeah.
Oh! WEDF Champion Morrison against the United States Champion Shawn Michaels.
That should be a good match. Oh, that white man.
Is it me or is CM Punk being a little more higher pitched now?
A little bit.
This man basically got screwed last night by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He got screwed by John Morrison too. Remember, Morrison did cash in and pretty much take the title that CM Punk fought to earn.
Yeah,
Before the match looked
horrible. That's allowed Morrison to cash it in.
Correct. It's a simulation after all.
But before the match, he had to get the whatever his society to attack The Rock before the match even began.
And as we all know, The Rock is one of Kool-Aid's heroes.
He's just a punk, that's all. Just like his name, he's just a punk. Coward.
Yeah, that's right. Why do you do this to your savior?
Seriously. Wait. Hold on. At least he's straight edge. Okay. Yeah. This is the wrong show for me to be ranting about saviors.
Wait, face Morrison in it.
Morrison.
That's right, CM Punk in one-on-one.
At 100% too.
What?
What?
CM Punk apparently not happy about this.
I can't believe Punk even thinks he deserves a WEDF title shot. After what I saw of Fate of Champions, he doesn't deserve even Intercontinental.
Hold on.
Whoa!
That's business in that matchup.
What's up? Right. So man, The Rock.
Here comes the. Why does he have R-Truth Titantron?
I don't know. But anyway, it's The Rock. Doesn't matter.
Well,
you can rock
that pretty much confirms it. John Morrison versus CM Punk versus The Rock for the WEDF Championship.
I actually agree on this, though. The Rock did lose to CM Punk, then CM Punk did lose to Morrison, so technically, Rock just...
They're both cashing in their rematch clauses all at the same time.
know your role.
Kool-Aid, I think he was listening to you. See, Rock even agrees. He thinks CM Punk's a punk.
Yeah, it is so. Oh, okay. Alright, okay.
CM Punk has been making enemies out of both Rock and Austin. Not sure if that's a wise move.
He's just gonna get his candy ass kicked. That's all.
Don't count out CM Punk.
Jim Morrison. Okay.
But after all the actions I've seen him done,
Tension heating up between the two challengers.
but The Rock is cooking.
Triple threat match. Two superstars that arguably could have been screwed out. Wait!
Whoa! Hold on! I think we have one more superstar who might want to make his case.
Well, what? Why is Stone Cold? Why does he get a rematch? What has he done to get a rematch?
He's freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's why.
He was the reason why CM Punk lost the championship. He marked his claim to the WEDF Championship with that. I mean, come on now.
He sure lost the scene. He lost the scene at Royal Reckoning and continued blabbing for a minute. But come on now, Stone Cold's like Danny Jackpot getting title after title after title. It's getting old.
Okay, look, I'd rather have Stone Cold in every single title match other than Danny Jackpot. At least people love the guy.
Okay, man, that's it. This is the wrong show for that, okay? That's SmackDown. This is Raw.
Yeah, thank you, Frank Dog. Wrong freaking show. Next time, when this is blue and white and it's SmackDown, you can talk to me about that shit.
And then I'll argue. Just like old times.
Well, Stone Cold has been in pursuit of the WEDF Championship. You know, he never lost it legit. He was pretty much screwed out of it, if we all remember, from the Survival of the Fittest.
Stone Cold Hanging Out is now a fatal four as Shawn Michaels wins. It will be a 5-pack challenge. Let's go.
Jesus Christ, you have to say anything? God damn.
Pray to God. Don't you mean pray to you? Wait a minute. Stone Cold's coming back out.
Another fight.
Oh, here we go.
And here we go. Back and forth. CM Punk.
These two are trying to punish each other even more right before King of the Ring. These two are unleashing hell on each other.
Oh, no. God, Christian.
The Money in the Bank, Kofi Kingston.
Kofi shocked the world.
Is the Money in the Bank now from what I just said. Thank you, Scott Steiner, for those words of wisdom.
And Kofi Kingston says he will cash in the right way, rather than what Morrison did last night on Raw. So our saviors, our true saviors. But up next, the #1 contenders match for the United States Championship as Miz takes on the Suspect as these two old robbers clash. Who will become #1 contender for Shawn Michaels' title?
I'd say Suspect. After what I've just seen him wrestle last night,
Here comes the Miz, the superstar who has been taken seriously now, and the man who's going to be Suspect yet again.
That is correct.
The true superstar of WEDF. The most talked about #1 contender to be.
The awesome one.
Wow, you sound like
Sounds like who?
The true King of Ohio. Screw LeBron. Miz is the true
somebody.
LeBron isn't even in Ohio anymore. He's in Miami. Hey guys, I got a joke for you. Miami Heat being mentioned as the NBA champions.
Yep,
We're hot there. In any case, here we got the Suspect coming out, and I gotta say, Miz and Suspect, they've been going at it for weeks now. I mean, it's just been back and forth between both of these men. There's still bad blood between the two of these, and now this is their second #1 match, I think.
I believe so. They had that hellacious bout at last back.
Oh yes, that was very.
Screwed each other out of title shots. Now it's just one-on-one with a title shot at stake. And the better man will win this matchup, and that man will not be this man's Suspect. It will be the Miz, the true superstar.
Wait a minute. God damn it. Why? Really? Why is Suspect coming out dressed like Danny Jackpot from 2009?
I have no idea.
Really? Trying to send me a message, Suspect. Are you trying to tell me that Danny's a hero?
It's because Suspect is as bad as Danny trying to get title shots. Remember when he won the Intercontinental Championship? He was coming off DCO. He didn't deserve that title yet. That was a disgrace.
See, look at Frank Dog agreeing with me. At least I've worked to earn my shit.
I just started in this company, so, you know.
Coming off and being Dolph Ziggler, then beating this man, the Miz, right here, was a total disgrace. I don't care if it was interference from Mick Foley. That was just a disgrace. this was what kind of started this whole thing.
Wait a minute, Suspect, look at this. Oh! Springboard clothesline, and now Miz is going to go. Suspect's got the cover. 1, 2.
And a kick out. Why is Suspect wearing Danny attire? I don't get that either.
See, I think he's trying to send me a message, trying to psych me out at the commentary booth. Look, Suspect, do you forget the record I have over you? I believe it's like you're going 20 million by now.
Suspect is no in one-on-one action. I can agree on that.
Aren't Suspect and Danny Jackpot close friends?
They're
somewhat, I guess.
They're rivals. I can tell you that.
What is your history with? Well, this is not a place to talk to Danny. We'll talk about that on SmackDown. Anyway, Suspect in control, and Matt Eichorn is undefeated against white people.
Against white people. Val Venus, Lariat. Yeah, undefeated against white people. Good job there, Matt.
Suspect.
No, I love you though.
Beating Suspect before too. And now Suspect, what is Suspect going for here? What? Don't tell me. He's going for.
Oh my God! Really?
The Dark Justice.
Dark Justice. That sounds like a finisher name for Matt Eichorn. And now he's probably going to make me pay reparations for that comment.
Come on, beat him. Show him what you're worth. Show that. And Miz has...
Look at him. Miz is fighting back. Miz is fighting back. He's keeping Suspect. Oh, running neck breaker.
Speaking of the Miz, he's been talking for a while to propel his career. And what a way if he wins this match. What did I say? If he will win this match. Oh, he's in trouble. He will win this. And then he'll beat Shawn Michaels and win the United States Championship. And then his career will be back on track.
Speaking of which, how ironic would it be if Miz actually beat Shawn Michaels, knowing that John Morrison's rise to stardom actually got started with that tremendous match he had with Shawn Michaels at Royal Reckoning.
That's a huge point. The Suspect's momentum got pulsed over that top rope. Remember, King of the
Suspect into that steel post.
These two superstars will be in the tournament. The Miz will be taking on. Suspect will be taking on Drew McIntyre. Arguably, Suspect stole McIntyre's theme. Thank you very much.
Oh my God! Don't remind everybody about that horrible international incident. In any case, Miz rebound off the ropes. Oh! Big, powerful knee strike there from Miz. And I got to say, if you're Miz, I would really focus more on either high impact or just keeping Suspect grounded. Suspect's more of the charismatic high flyer. Miz, he's kind of the brawler. He can go a little bit in the technical wrestling kind of bit, but you know, when you're dealing with a guy like the Suspect, you have to keep his momentum on a limit. Otherwise, he's going to be bopping all around the ring. And, you know, he's going to beat you. You know what? Now that I've thought about it, it's their third. Because of that Intercontinental Championship match that they had before that Suspect won, actually.
That's right. And don't forget about Hardcore Madness. Actually, they've been facing off in Hardcore Madness as well.
So technically, there's been pre-build to this. Wait a minute, Suspect with that power slam, and he's going to go for the cover. Hooks the leg.
And a cover now.
One, 2.
And don't forget about 6-man tag matches in which Suspect actually ended his losing streak.
Man, that's just a lot of history between these two.
And I've noticed that Suspect, every time he gets a win over a high-pro superstar...
Wait a minute, Suspect with the cover. 1, 2.
Was saying every one Suspect has gotten over a WEDF superstar, it's been by interference. Does that make him legit? No, it doesn't. It makes Miz look more legit than that, which is why the Miz...
Wow. You know what, Frank Dog? That really is a good point. Now, I got to think now, Suspect, how he's got to be in the same boat that Miz felt like he was in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Nice STO counter. Shades of Samoa Joe with that one. Very nice maneuver there by the Suspect. Now Miz signature lariat.
Miz in control. Question becomes
I was trying to get some leverage to the rope.
Oh, come on, Miz. You can't beat Suspect like this.
We should play fair on this one. Come on.
I mean, I love you, Miz, but please don't use the ropes to beat Suspect.
I don't love Miz.
That's devaluing you. Don't do that.
Remember, Dolph Ziggler's had history with the Suspect. Remember, Dolph Ziggler had his feet on the ropes one time.
And after Suspect, I believe, dominated him the whole match. Wait a minute, Suspect! Flying roundhouse kick in the vein of John Morrison. Now Suspect go for the pin. 1, 2, no!
Kick out.
The Awesome One is still in this match.
So-called. But anyway, yeah.
You liked him at Fate of Champions. Are you taking your word back on that? Because you know me and Frank are going to be very, very critical of your decision, sir.
I don't think he's awesome, but he's a great wrestler, though. But not awesome.
Yes, he is. Skull Crushing finale.
This may end it actually right here. But he's taking a lot of time. Let's see. 1, 2.
Miz on his way to face Shawn Michaels.
Miz
to the Raw.
Oh, man.
Miz on this win.
I gotta say, this is even more proof that the Suspect is nothing. Like, there's no question right now that Miz is definitely miles ahead of the Suspect and is definitely the better wrestler between the two of them.
He's a superstar in the making, a champion in the making.
But it was a fun battle. No, anybody could have won that one. But yeah, congratulations to the Miz, and let's see what happens if you can capitalize on that match.
He's going against Shawn Michaels, though, and I believe it's the first time encounter possibly between the two of these, one-on-one.
That is correct. First time ever. And the Miz is a future champion in the making. The future superstar. The future talks about champion the Miz.
Whoa, what? His tights did switch colors. That was pretty awesome. Wait. I just noticed something. His tights were red and white. Now they're blue and white.
Do I have to make another attire joke?
That's patriotism. That is patriotism.
I mean, first Kofi, I didn't say anything with Kofi Kingston, but now, you know what?
It's about the Blue World Order. There's no Blue World Order.
I'm sorry, but I just... Whoa! Diesel!
No, that's Kevin Nash there. As we all know, him and Triple H have been like best friends.
And Triple H got attacked, and Kevin Nash is...
Oh, wait a minute. We forgot to mention this. Unified WWE Tag Team Champion Kevin Nash. Just remember, Nash does what he wants.
And there's a Miz talking trash to the legend, HBK.
Current United States Champion.
That's right, he's the most talked about.
Yeah, one of the. Second place behind me, if you ask me.
You know it's all about Kool-Aid, man.
Nobody cares about some scrub named Kool-Aid.
Alright. Stone Cold talking to Estrada.
Wait a minute, hold on. Estrada's going to sign a match. Woo!
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Sweet.
2-on-3 though, but you know, it doesn't matter.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold already has one in mind. It's going to be a huge event.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we have Chris Jericho coming out. What happened to new WEDF Tag Team Champion, as he shocked the world by teaming with Edge against the Motor City Machine Guns to reform rated Y2J and capture the WEDF Tag Team Championship from the Motor City Machine Guns.
surprising that nobody really expected those two to return back into the tag team.
I really don't think anyone expected Jericho to make this change in attitude.
That's right.
It's definitely a surprise. I believe the Guns are cashing in their rematch clause here tonight.
And Mr. McMahon told Armando Estrada last Raw to make an impact to possibly change everything, that he signed these two together for that tag team title match.
You never know, he probably did, but you know, it seemed like it was set in stone all the time. But remember, Ed said something to Jericho that triggered an attitude change to Jericho. So really, it was like this was pre-planned from the beginning. That
so the fact of the matter is, these two are the tag team champions. It shocked the world.
That is correct. They are the tag team champions. And I don't know how smart it is for the Motor City team to be catching in immediately against these two.
That's what I was just about to say. Maybe you should wait at least a couple more weeks, or at least to the next pay-per-view. But, you know, you can do whatever you want with it. It's your rematch clause.
But hey,
by virtue of my massive talent and my prodigious abilities, I now find myself in front of all of you hypocrites once again. In front of the mucilaginous cretins who make up the Raw audience. But make no mistake about it, the only reason why I am still here...
Wait. The only reason you're here is because I approached you last night and said we need to form a united front. Because if we did, we could own the WWE. Because on our own, we weren't getting the job done, only because of the decisions of inept management. So we marched in and we demanded to be put in the Tag Team Championship match. And now we stand before you, the Tag Team Champions.
You gotta be kidding me.
Therein lies the difference between us and all of you. We take matters into our own hands. We don't sit back and let things happen. We're winners, where you are all losers.
Whoa. Here comes a couple of winners here. The Motor City Machine Gun.
Winners? They lost last night. How are they winners?
I gotta agree with Frank though. I mean, there's gotta be something you gotta give these guys. It's definitely, they've got a lot of
guns. A bit of the shock factor.
The shock factor turned on them.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, there's one thing you gotta take into account here with them deciding to catch in their rematch all here tonight. So it's not the smartest thing in the world. You gotta give these guys credit for stepping up to this challenge, manning up and saying, hey, look, even though we're challenging right away, we want these guys one more time. We think we can beat them. We think those titles will be on our waist again. There it is.
See if they can win it.
WEDF Tag Team Championships are on the line.
And like you said, Josh, is them catching in their rematch based on anger right now, is it the right time? Or so they're just waiting?
I believe they should have just waited, but you know, you saw that match, and I'll give the Guns credit. They did a hell of a job fighting against Rated Y2J. It was a nice.
Maybe they
now
this match here.
Y2J, former rivals, now apparently allies and maybe friends. I mean, Chris Jericho.
They said they decided they're forming a united front against the entire WEDF, where they're saying they are going to take a stand. They're not going to take back seats. They're going to become winners at any cost. And it makes sense with both of these men. You know, Ed lost the World Championship, has been struggling ever since. Jericho has been struggling to get something going for him ever since he lost the World Championship.
And Jericho, every time he showed some respect, he got disrespected. Remember, think about that. Morrison did not shake his hand after that match. Maybe Jericho just felt like, why am I doing this for? Why am I trying to pander to these fans and hypocrites still?
That is correct. That's a very good point to bring up there, Frank Dogg. And now because of it, though, Now because Jericho has listened to Edge's advice and, you know, made this decision for himself and not for anybody else but Chris Jericho, he's become a champion out of it once again.
Remember, Edge approached Chris Jericho not too long ago and a few episodes ago and told him to think about it.
Even though... Oh, go on then.
It's obvious to see that Chris Jericho has done what he thinks is the best move for his career. And as we can see right now, they are the current WEDF Tag Team Champions. And if they can beat the Guns here again tonight, there will be no question that something has changed.
Is that what it's called?
That's correct. The legendary Ace Crusher from Chris Sabin right there. And oh, look!
Even though the
cover one.
You do that Ace Crusher someone away, but knowing Jericho, that should show a little bit of respect for Jericho, and because Jericho's a veteran, he'd kick out of that. Unlike maybe say Tyson Kidd.
Well, that's correct.
Well, here's something I've been thinking though. Even though Raider Y2J is a very, very great team, these two individuals have massive egos. So I don't know if they'll be able to keep this partnership together, but we'll see over time.
Hey, people said the same thing about John Morrison and The Miz for a bit, and you know what? At the end, they were right, but it didn't happen right away. Now, correct?
Yeah, they did. They had a long stream of success.
That's correct. They had a long stream of success as Jericho had in the walls. Jericho, look! Jericho, he went after Sabin there, and that's a mistake. Shelley went high risk with that crossbody there, but now because of it, the Motor City Machine Guns are back in control.
That might have taken some out of that Shelley, though.
And yes, it has. Jericho playing him down with that one-handed bulldog, and now Edge is back in the ring. Very good strategy once again from Rated Y2J. Both of these men very experienced in the art of tag team wrestling. They're no strangers to how a tag team match works.
And Jericho, the first ever Triple Crown champion.
Congratulations to Chris Jericho at that too. That's another good point to bring up. What a great way for him to turn around his career too.
And proving more that he is the best in the world in what he does. Wait, Shelley, cover, new champ, no. Backbreaker to Edge. You know, Edge has back problems. Oh, wait, Edge had it.
Here's the cover. I mean, hooks the leg one. Chris Sabin quickly breaks that up, though, to keep that match alive. And Edge just takes down Alex Shelley. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the technical messiah is in trouble. Shelley, though, is starting to fight back and put up some offense. But, oh, Jesus. What a big boot from Edge. I mean, simply, it just looked more like Edge stuck his foot in Shelley's face, and Shelley just ran right into it like a retard.
Into go to the back of the head.
Rated Y2J are in firm control. They're doing solid strategy, isolating the
tag team. Something that I like about this tag team is, I mean, there's two of them. Instead of like one of them trying to take out a lot of superstars, I mean, they could. It's like this alliance the Straight Society have formed as well.
Yeah, but you see, the thing about it is that, like we're gonna say here, oh look! Oh my goodness! Wow!
Kicked him right out of the ring.
And
well, what is he doing to the ref?
Get him out of the way. And he's just attacking Chris Sabin, but I don't know if that's smart. See, Alex Shelley climbs up to the top now, and Jericho once again.
Shelley has not been in it ever since he missed that cross body.
Wait a minute, look at Jericho. Textbook superplex. I mean, Jericho and Edge, they have sound strategy right now. Isolating the partner, tagging in the fresh man. Wait a minute, Shelley kept up.
Trying to get some momentum.
Shell shock.
But he's trying to make a tag.
That Chris Sabin
could have went for the cover there. That could have been it.
No, he was too close to Y2J, so he would have been broken up anyway.
Worth a chance. He kipped up and caught him by surprise.
Oh, he missed the cross body. That could be detrimental to the Motor City Machine Guns tag team title hopes.
Yeah, but you see from here, rated Y2J, this is another thing about them. They have learned exactly what the Motor City Machine Guns are all about. That's why the Motor City Machine Guns also aren't hitting all the moves they're used to. And it also goes to contribute to that anger factor. Wait a minute, I might have spoke too soon. Nice maneuver there from Chris Sabin. He's got the leg hook. 1, 2.
Oh, kick out.
Still, it contributes to that anger factor. The guns are definitely,
maybe Edge and Jericho play that into their minds to maybe get them angry enough to get that title shot.
Well, as
make a rookie mistake against the veterans.
That's what I was just about to say too.
Yeah, and plus, as you all know, Edge and Jericho are used to this.
Manipulators.
That is true.
They say it's not about what matters. It's not about the strength or speed you got. It's about the smarts you got. And those smarts have made those men multiple-time world champions. And there's a code breaker on Alex Shelley.
The master manipulators, Chris Jericho and Edge, they don't call Edge the ultimate opportunist for nothing.
Oh, look at Edge. He's just standing him up now, and
There he is.
Spear!
Chris Sabin once again. Here's
veteran
move. It's got to be in 1, 2, and 3.
Get done. And the rated Y2J retains their WEDF Tag Team title.
Props to the guns, but congratulations to Rated Y2J. They learned Motor City Machine Guns tactics. They took advantage of Motor City Machine Guns promotions. Because of this, the veterans prevail over the rookies once again. And now this proves that Chris Jericho and Edge deserve to be the WEDF Tag Team Champions. No ifs, ands, or buts out.
Master manipulator.
If the Motor City Machine Guns
and the best in the world at what he does are still the tag team champions. I mean, who knows how long these two are going to last as champions. Maybe they'll last. I have a feeling they're going to last for a long time.
They might. They have the experience. They have the credentials. They're both former world champions. I mean, what could possibly go wrong between these two? Right?
After this commercial.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back as we see the former United States
fellow Miamian.
Yes, fellow Miamian, Mr. 305 himself, straight fallen superstar himself, Mr. MVP, Montel Montavious Porter making his way out.
MVP has not been himself ever since losing the United States Championship to John Morrison a while back. I mean, he's facing Randy Orton tonight. Randy Orton has had problems with Brock Lesnar as of late, so maybe MVP could capitalize, maybe take up a big victory.
As of late, MVP and Randy Orton have both been struggling. Orton, hey, he's been floating around in the WEDF Championship picture. MVP, well, he's simply just been floating around, pretty much. I don't know what it's going to take for this man to, find that other kick, pep and step. I don't know what it's going to take for MVP to take his career to the next level at this point.
Skill. Whoa, and here he comes.
Facing for Randy Orton.
The Viper.
I mean, still, he's got a big test in front of him with the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton, the first ever WEDF Champion. This is a big, momentum match for both of these. Whoever wins this match will greatly be helped and possibly elevated in their future WEDF career still to come.
Well, you know, Martin Estrada will be watching this match between the two former world champions.
That is correct. Still MVP.
Randy Orton, though, he's got to watch his back for Brock Lesnar, however.
It is another good point.
Losing after that F5 counter into an RKO. These two have had a tremendous hatred for each other.
I don't know what it is. I think Brock Lesnar's been wanting to move himself as a bigger badass compared to Randy Orton, and also the fact that these two men, you know, Brock Lesnar could also be angry at Orton, as I mentioned before, for taking the honor as being the youngest world champion in history honor away from him.
Oh, MVP sending Orton to the outside. I mean, you just can't count out MVP. I mean, he's a tag team title away from being a Triple Crown champion.
Hey, that is another good point to bring up. Maybe MVP could, you know, get some help there. It worked for Chris Jericho. It might work for MVP.
Yeah. I've been wanting to see more matches for MVP. He's been really quiet, so, you know. Glad to see him back in action. And, oh, nice net breaker by MVP, but yeah, I'm just glad to see him back in action and see if he can prove himself against the Viper, Randy Orton.
I think he can. You know, he was capable of standing in the same ring with The Rock while he was the United States champion. So, you know, it's possible for MVP to win, but, you know, not at this rate. Orton's got the cover. 1, 2, no.
Well, you just can't count out MVP, though. He is a former world champion.
Again with that power slam. Orton now going to pick up MVP, snap suplex. Nice technique there from the Legend Killer. Goes for a cover. 1, 2.
And kick out.
Now the Viper trying to gain back control of this match.
Like MVP.
Again, Frank Paul reminding us once again, you can't count on MVP. Nice T-bone suplex there from the former world champion and United States champion. No other way to put it. Oh!
The only thing we can do is just call the match.
Okay, here's a question I've got for y'all. If you're MVP and you're going against a guy like Randy Orton, what's your strategy?
Look, never keep.
My strategy
never put your
is
back.
Randy Orton could be over aggressive at times. Maybe you wait for an opening. You know, MVP has been able to find openings in matches and take advantage of it. That's what I would think. Maybe an over aggressive Orton. Remember, Mr. Candy, a similar wrestler. Remember what happened at WrestleMania.
I would just stick with the strategy of never turning my back to Randy Orton. I wouldn't trust him as long as I could throw him. But
or too much with the bridge, but Orton too close.
See, he can do it. He can take out that RKO just like that in a snap.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the thing that's going to be the game changer, is that unpredictability of Randy Orton. There is a reason why this guy is called the Viper, because, you know, when you go in the ring against Randy Orton, wait a minute, hold on, MVP with a Northern Light suplex, Bridget pin, 1, 2. You know, when you're in the ring with a guy as unpredictable as Randy Orton, anything and everything is bound to happen.
And a German suplex right in the neck. You know, when he lands right on that neck, Randy Orton might not be able to perform that RKO.
Hey, you know, Randy Orton also has had injury history with that collarbone as well. That could go to MVP's advantage.
That's right.
Correct. A German suplex does knock on that.
Wait a minute, MVP, look at this, drive-by kick. A drive-by kick, and now MVP. Oh, look. Wow. I mean, we all know what's coming next. MVP might very well be able to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Arms spread out.
Go, y'all. Yeah, ballin'.
He's not smoky. Chill out.
MVP be ballin'. My voice cracked.
305. A little special sauce for Kool-Aid there on that. Here's cover.
Hey.
1, 2.
Oh, kick out in 2.
Oh. I I knew that wouldn't take out Randy Orton. Randy Orton's just too strong, or he's basically too much strong of a competitor.
Randy Orton trying to gain some momentum and change the outcome of this match. And, face first.
Wow.
Look at that.
That shows you the strength of Randy Orton right there.
And feeling it gain momentum.
Backbreaker.
Unique backbreaker there. Again, Randy Orton fights with a little unorthodox style. Although, some people are going to make the assumption here, chin locks.
And that back suplex. That back suplex. Kind of the angle slam.
That looked like a horrible attempt at the angle slam. I'm sorry.
Randy Orton feeling it. He's got his fist on the mat, looking for the looking to strike.
He's getting all coiled up.
Watch out, MVP. Watch out.
Go.
The DDT. But MVP fighting out of it.
For a strike, but Orton blocks him off, and now Orton throwing strikes back at his own. Oh no. MVP is in trouble. He's in no man's land with Randy Orton. Spike DDT.
Could this be it for MVP, Mr. 305?
See, Orton is wanting to hit that arcade. Oh, and there it is!
And he hits it. This may be over. Sorry, man, but
MVP, thanks for coming. 1, 2, 3.
And Randy Orton, the huge victory. Cross sending a message to Brock Lesnar.
I hope this gives some ideas for MVP. Maybe we should give him a title shot, or they should give GM should give him a title shot.
Soul surfing here, but nonetheless, Randy Orton again showing that resiliency, hitting that RKO to get the job done. Nonetheless, very effective on MVP. Been standing by him, staring him down, just admiring the work he has done.
Still, I believe that at least has to be a sense of respect for Randy Orton, for MVP. It was a very well fought match, and MVP almost could have beat him. But
MVP respects anyone. He's all about being better than Utopia.
Oh, wait a minute! Speaking of Brock Lesnar, there he is. Did I call it? Did I call it?
Yeah, you called it. You called it.
Or no.
Things have been, very heated up and personal between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. I guess it's more fuel to the fire. Now we got the APA in the back.
What? Ron Simmons, hang up the boots.
What?
Well,
fittingly enough, damn. No other way to put it.
There's someone not know how to make this wow.
Well,
JBL, discouraged.
He's in action next against Santino Marella. Why didn't you people vote for him to get a United States Championship match? Come on now. John Morrison versus Santino Marella. That would have filled up some seats, okay? If this man becomes like this, like a fingernail's length from winning the real-life WWE Royal Rumble, why can't you vote for him to be in the United States Championship match? Everyone knows that John Morrison would have tore the house down with him. It would have been 20 stars.
Remember, John Morrison did face Santino not too long ago. Morrison picked up a victory.
Nonetheless, as here comes JBL. And I'm guessing, you know, after what Ron Simmons has told him, he's now on his own.
The APA is no more.
That was just JBL.
Okay, JBL is a wrestling god, after all. That must be respected, nonetheless.
This JBL when they had on. They too. Ron Simmons and JBL for a few months ago were just dominant as tag team champions. And do you think the Motor City Machine Gun, the youth, maybe got to Ron Simmons? Or they did lose to the Guns.
I think it's
Maybe he just didn't know.
coming of age for Ron Simmons, where, you know, his body's telling him that after that one championship run, after one more run with his best friend for years, it's time to hang it up. It's time to go.
Hang it up.
I respect Ron Simmons' decision, but, you know, JBL, he wants to continue, and that's up to JBL, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. And we all saw that WEDF Championship match that JBL had with The Rock, so we know he's capable of doing this. Santino, too cocky.
Just very close on becoming WEDF champion at one point. Before we remember, the corporate cabinet tormented The Rock for many months in season 1.
Yes, that is correct. Culminated at the Royal Reckoning, and I guess, you know,
her way against Stone Cold Steve Austin as well.
that's
Very
correct.
controversial.
But,
Does
you know,
Santino really stand a chance in this match?
no,
Not really.
no. He's in the ring with a wrestling. Okay, JBL is that much of a wrestling god. He can punch Santino so hard that he turns inside out, and just as he's about to hit, he can throw a punch like 5 feet above of him and still hit him like straight in the head or something.
A big boot.
Big boot to the face.
The wrestling god is just having his way with Santino right now.
But don't take Santino like too lightly, because he can come out of nowhere with that Cobra, I think it's called.
I don't think there's a chance.
But it's not enough. It's not enough. Here it comes, the clothesline from hell.
$1 billion lariat.
Thanks for coming.
1, 2, 3.
Well, now we got that filler out of the way.
John Bradshaw Layfield asserts his dominance, and, you know, this is a big message. He's a single superstar now. He just made quick and easy work for Santino Marella.
But that's Santino Marella. We have bigger names, bigger fish to fry out here in WEDF.
Well, John Bradshaw Layfield can arguably call himself the biggest name. After all, he calls himself the wrestling god, and he is capable of backing up that claim. We already know this.
We will see. Now that he's a lone wolf, we'll see how he can defend for himself here in the big world of WEDF.
Danny Jack references go to SmackDown.
Danny Jack.
Lone Wolf, Danny Jack.
I don't think so, but anyway.
Don't mention that faggot on this show. That is unnecessary. Anyway, here comes my good friend Matt Eichorn. Hey, buddy.
The big Samoa.
Oh.
And Todd.
Wow. Matt Eichorn promising to destroy Mark Henry.
And that's not an easy task. Mark Henry is the world's strongest man. Although Matt Eichorn did admit he might not be able to overpower Mark Henry, but there are ways of beating Mark Henry.
There is. He's slow, so, you know, that's a big advantage for Matt Eichorn anyway.
Okay, before anything happens, why do his trunks look more like Kool-Aid now? Now available in black sexual chocolate cherry flavor.
Oh.
Anyway, you know, Matt Eichorn, he's got a big test ahead of him against a guy like Mark Henry, but you saw the damage that this man did in the Money in the Bank match. He definitely did not fail to disappoint, or fail to impress.
He's been on a path of destruction ever since debuted on Raw.
That is correct, you know, and even though he didn't win the Money in the Bank, it was evident that that path of destruction he had was still relevant, and it still applied, continuing bulldozing through his opponent. He did a lot of that with his other quote-unquote World Order members.
This might be the toughest task for Matt Eichorn, though.
No question. I will be fair, I don't know.
Even though Matt Eichorn is a big dude, he's still maybe a bit faster than Mark Henry. So like I said, it's mainly about speed.
Former tag team and hardcore champion. We're going for a headlock.
Another good thing about it is that, you know, Matt Eichorn might be a little more technical than Mark Henry. And like Kool-Aid said, speed applies.
Oh, the power, just like that.
Only thing Mark Henry is just basically power. That's all.
Yeah, that is correct. Mark Henry is only power, but, you know, sometimes all you need is just power
He
to
ran
get
into
you
a brick
through.
wall. Usually when Eichorn runs into someone, he knocks him down.
Mark Henry is a much, much different man. Oh!
Good God.
Speaking of brick wall just made Matt Eichorn crash face first.
Missing the headbutt, some agility.
Matt Eichorn trying to wear down Mark Henry so he can knock him down. Mark Henry is not going down easy.
Oh, a headbutt. That hard head.
Matt, you got to change up your strategy, man. Mark Henry is overpowering you right now. Stick to the basics. You know what you got to do against a big guy like him. Take it easy.
Oh, just like
there you go. There you go.
Move to the face.
Swift and easy. Swift and easy. Wait a minute.
Oh, look at They just power bombed him. Well, that be enough.
Mark Henry. I mean, Matt Eichorn.
Still, look at that strength of Matt Eichorn. You know, this dude is completely impressive. I have full respect for the guy for being able to slam down Mark Henry.
Him down. And a big splash.
There you go. Use that weight advantage. Use your size. There you go. Matt Eichorn is doing a great job. Also, if I may add, just to kind of plug this for my buddy here, and this is Matt. Wait a minute, hold on. I take that back. Ah! Gee.
I was looking forward to what you had to say.
Okay, never mind. He's back in control. Matt Eichorn is starting a fund, ladies and gentlemen. It is in tribute to Kalen Rogers, since Kalen Rogers has shaved his mullet and decided he's going to be gay and not use a mullet anymore. What the fuck just happened?
The headbutt actually did knock Matt Eichorn down.
It didn't knock Mark Henry down, but it somehow made... We'll take it. Anyway, Matt Eichorn is starting a fund. It is called Mullets for Eichorn. Mullets for Eichorn. Donate now, so we can see Matt Eichorn sport the Kalen Rogers mullet. Signature.
Looks like, speaking of Eichorn, he's about to put Mark Henry away.
Oh, and speaking of which, we plug this. The
big right hand by Matt Eichorn.
Kill
Could this
shot.
be it?
That's it. It's over. Going for the cover.
1, 2,
3.
It's the world's strongest man.
You know, at first it didn't look like he was going to overpower him, but once again, Matt Eichorn continuing the path of destruction, able to pick up the big man. He just knocked him out cold.
This is the whole entire Raw locker room.
more technical wrestling skills to basically outmaneuver Mark Henry and able to get the kill shot in, and he came out the winner.
Wins from Matt Eichorn here, literally, and his path of destruction continues. Mondo Estrada louder than this man. He may very well be in line for a future United States Championship opportunity. Who knows?
CM Punk and the Straight Edge Society.
Well, Matt Eichorn's dreams are crushed. He can leave now. Sorry, Homer.
I listen to CM Punk.
Oh yes, and because of this.
Oh, big point.
Look at Blackie over there. Just kidding.
I've just received an email from the anonymous Matt Eichorn. You are going to pay him reparations for that comment.
Why?
You know what you said. I don't have to repeat it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Money in the Bank winner, Kofi Kingston. And I gotta say, Kofi is in a great position right now. Enter brand Money in the Bank. He can cash in on Raw, he can cash in on SmackDown, he can cash in at any time. This is a big, big advantage for Kofi's sake.
I mean, he set John Morrison that better not. He's not the only one that better watch his back. The World Heavyweight Champion Christian had also better watch his back.
Now
Here comes the King of the Ring.
2008 King of the Ring, William Regal.
And speaking of King of the Ring, I believe William Regal will be taking place in the King of the Ring tournament, I believe. I think.
The King of the Ring tournament that
he will.
Win.
Matt Eichorn will be taking place in that King of the Ring tournament on United first round. Whoever and know to launch the likes of many superstars into superstardom.
I just want to know, why would William Regal have that type of music? I mean, like, you know, it's just terrible. But anyway,
it's kind of like Empire March, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just
every time I hear it, I just want to like frown and cry in a corner. I don't know.
Well, you know, Regal, as we all know, he's not all about smiles and all that. He was one time, and then Triple H ruined it.
Triple H.
Yeah, you remember that.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Uppercuts. Uppercut by Regal.
Battle of the uppercuts. All they're missing now is Daniel Bryan.
Oh, and a kick right to the head. That changed everything.
Nice roundhouse kick there from Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston has been on a tremendous role, but standing his way is the veteran Regal. It was not an easy task.
Not an easy task to keep, but you know.
Kofi beat Paul Burchill, Regal's partner, to qualify for Money in the Bank, so Regal trying to maybe get some revenge.
Hey, that is a good point. Kofi, he's been very, very successful, very capable of standing in the ring with guys like The Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold, CM Punk.
To the outside.
I will go as far as saying that I can see Kofi Kingston as a WEDF champion.
Well, Kofi Kingston can cash in the Money in the Bank whenever he wants. He can cash in tonight.
I respect it. I mean, unlike Mr. Kennedy, and John Morrison, He's going to catch in the right way.
And there are a lot of people out there who believe that Kofi deserves the Money in the Bank.
I mean, every winner has successfully became a world champion. I mean, that goes to, except for Shelton Benjamin.
Well, he doesn't count because he never got the cash in.
Yeah, but Mr. Kennedy, Christian, and John Morrison have all been successful.
That is correct. And Kofi, you know, the big thing about Kofi's is that he has the Money in the Bank that matters. He doesn't have one for Raw. He doesn't have one for SmackDown. He has one for the entire WEDF. All champions beware of Kofi Kingston. Nice arm drag takedown there from Kofi, and he's getting right back in this match. Strong enziguri. Kofi just fighting back at every step.
Regal right to the eyes. The veteran Regal. Oh, nice butterfly suplex.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Slap that face, ref.
Wait a minute, what did the ref do again?
Slap his face on cover account, making the count. And right now, shoulder block. Regal very vicious in the ring.
Oh man, you know, Kofi looks out of it right now. Regal is...
When you get Kofi Kingston out of that energetic momentum, you basically have a chance to beat him.
You've more or less, you know, taken a
Not sure what Regal was going for. I think he was trying to go for a pedigree or something.
What?
And now Kofi Kingston. This is the momentum he needs. Leg drop off the top rope. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, kick out in 2.
Yeah, athleticism of Kofi Kingston is sometimes just incredible. I mean, he almost went he almost went all the way across the ring just to do a leg drop.
And Kofi to the top. This unorthodox style is still effective. Again, connecting, and Kofi's feeling it.
Fans are on their feet. They know what Kofi is going to do next. I think Kofi is looking for the boom drop, but not quite ready for it just yet. Work over with Regal a little more, and that is a smart strategy.
Look at that. He just... And now here it is. Boom drop.
Boom drop. Hits right there, and Regal just stands up. Not a good idea. Trouble in
Paradise by Kofi Kingston. Thanks for coming, Mr. Regal.
And
that's it.
1, 2, and 3. Another huge victory. Kofi is on fire, and it's only a matter of time until he becomes WEDF Champion or World Heavyweight Champion.
It's all a matter of time for Kofi Kingston. The world is literally in the palm of his hand. This win over William Regal just cements that and continues to prove it.
He will inform the champion in advance. We won't see a shocker, so we'll know it's coming, or if it's not coming.
Hey, that might be a disadvantage, but Kofi wants to prove that he's ready. He wants to prove that he earned his shot the right way, etc., etc. You gotta respect the motive and drive that Kofi brings, and I gotta say, you know, despite some of the things that I do, we do need more people like Kofi Kingston who honorably tell a champion, hey, I'm cashing in at this time, you better not have anybody else, because I will be the one who boots you to become the champion.
That is correct. Kofi is... Wait, there's Batista!
Whoa, Batista! Spear!
Issues with Kofi Kingston.
That is correct. Kofi and Batista have been at it before, and I don't know what's happening here, but nonetheless, Batista just making it hard. Batista bomb.
He's been a long time, actually.
Well, he's been here. He's been floating around. He's had his issues with Kofi Kingston.
For the fact Kofi Kingston's getting a shot over him.
It's pure jealousy from the animal. As we all know, Batista is the king of the rematch.
He deserves to be in the spotlight. Not Kofi Kingston. says that the rising superstar should not lay claim to him. He walks alone, and that's only him that gets the title shot.
Coming up on main event, champion versus champion, United States champion Shawn Michaels going at it against the new WEDF champion, John Morrison.
A rematch from Fate of Champions. As Shawn Michaels wins that fatal 4-way, it will become a 5-person match. And imagine Shawn Michaels can win. It's been used before. Shawn Michaels and The Rock in the ring at the same time. It's never happened.
That is something I've been wanting to see. That's a dream match.
I believe that's something everyone who was a fan of, the 90s era of wrestling has wanted to see. Two of the biggest names from the 90s going at it. Really tonight, if there's something you can say about this champion versus champion main event, this is more or less like an unofficial WEDF Championship match. As we all know, Shawn Michaels has wanted to live the boyhood dream one more time. It's what keeps him going in this business, other than, entertaining the fans, giving them what they want. As we all know, Shawn Michaels wants to be a world champion one more time.
So this rivalry, it's been going on for months. This is a classic rivalry between these two superstars, and we have a chance to witness it. Another match between these two yet again tonight.
Hey, if you think about it tonight, it is the rubber match between these two.
Here comes John Morrison, the new WEDF Champion. He cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase as Fate Champions after
listen to the ovation for John Morrison.
Everybody loves John Morrison. I mean, I know the girls especially love him, but they just love him because he's...
Usually the ovation would be negative, but tonight it's positive.
Well, it's definitely like that because a lot of people view John Morrison as the savior of WEDF after, he put a quick, effortless end to the straight edge era. When it comes to the situation of, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. John Morrison was hated by these fans. John Morrison, I think, after what he did at Fate of Champions, has gained the respect of everyone. Now the question is, can he keep it?
He saved us from the savior, basically.
He saved us from the so-called straight edge savior. Main event underway. Tie-up between Shawn Michaels and John Morrison. Michaels has the early advantage.
CM Punk was screwed over by Stone Cold, albeit though CM Punk did get a little taste of his own medicine after screwing The Rock and weakening him before that matchup.
Hey, there is a saying that, karma works in many ways. One of the sayings is what goes around comes around, and what went around came back to CM Punk and cost him the WEDF Championship that he had been in heavy pursuit for.
Because he doesn't deserve it.
As y'all know, The Miz will be watching this matchup.
Oh, you know it.
That is correct. That's another good point to bring up. Miz has got to be watching this match closely, examining how Shawn Michaels works in that ring, and also taking a look at how his rival is doing as a WEDF champion.
When Morrison called Miz, he couldn't take him serious until he beat Suspect. Remember, Miz has beat Suspect like 3 out of 4 times in a row recently, or something like that. So Miz might have to take Morrison more serious. Morrison might have to take Miz more seriously now.
Miz has been proving himself as of late. There is no question. Wait a minute, Shawn Michaels, atomic drop. Taking down the every night delight with that simple maneuver.
Shawn Michaels sprints past, missing the kick.
Missing with that roundhouse and early forearm.
Early.
Shawn Michaels is feeling it early too. I think he might be trying to end John Morrison right away.
He's thinking what everybody else is thinking. Rock, Shawn Michaels. That's what everybody wants to see, and he wants
also
to.
thinking one more shot at the gold.
Well, standing shooting star press from John Morrison, and he's got the cover. 1, 2.
And a kick out.
Shawn Michaels does indeed want to give the fans what they want. And this dream match between Shawn Michaels and The Rock is something that those fans have wanted. Very athletic maneuver from John Morrison, and he's still in control. 1. No. Just a kick out at 1. WEDF Champion has composed himself for this match. As you can see, he looks very good and very deserving right now.
And a knee right to the head.
John Morrison, that knee is deadly.
He's proven to all the critics that he did not win that championship by luck or a fluke. He's showing why he deserves to be the WEDF champion.
Well, I don't think he's shown it yet. What the?
I think brains dropped just now.
Well then. Anyway.
Thanks a lot, Pinnacle Studio.
Yes, thank you. You know.
And with this been going off from wait, Shawn Michaels changing Ric Flair.
Figure four lock, rope break.
Morrison.
But Shawn Michaels not letting it go.
Shawn Michaels has until 5. He's using that count. That could be, you know, a sound strategy. Taking away Morrison's legs limits his ability to do the Starship Pain. Leaves the door wide open for Shawn Michaels to tune up the band to connect with some thundering sweet chin music.
That is correct. The main strategy when you face John Morrison is to keep him grounded.
Oh, right in the back, you know Shawn Michaels' back problems. That could be a turning point.
Yeah, as we all know, John Morrison is very reliant on his knee. There you go again.
These two know each other so well.
These two have put on incredible matches on mega events that everyone has wanted to see.
While he's ahead is a potential WEDF Championship match for Albert Morrison.
Oh, and he hits a ref.
Oh, wow.
Accidental, but still nonetheless, Shawn Michaels. Oh, never mind.
These two actually shook hands at Royal Reckoning. Show of mutual respect.
Morrison again with the SCO backbreaker.
Morrison has admitted he does respect Shawn Michaels.
That's correct. He respects the capability and tenacity, the agility, the skill level of Shawn Michaels, as John Morrison believes is unmatched to show that respect. I think John Morrison is trying to think Starship Pain, but he second guesses that.
Oh, nice little neck breaker right there.
Suplex lift, very nicely done and unique. As we also all know, there's one other advantage see that move right there? That was a very good example of something that John Morrison is very skilled at. Parkour, but no.
Parkour, man.
Hold on.
Oh!
Shooting star press. This time he connects. Remember, the Faded Champions.
Wait.
Oh, sweet chin music.
When he can't win the match on the outside, he's got to put him back in the ring.
Still in a bad way. Elbow strike for extra measure. Gonna go for the cover.
Michael's take it to him.
1, 2.
Oh, kick out.
The WEDF champion kicks out of the front after receiving a hellacious sweet chin music.
WEDF Raw, episode 100, and we are live from Cleveland. We are live from where are we live from? Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
Live from that one place. Let's just go with somewhere in, your mother.
We are live in Miami, Florida.
Monday Night Raw. The most watched TV program and the most episodic television show in history.
Longest running episodic weekly television show in history or something like that.
And now the cover now. This could be it. One, two.
Shawn Michaels barely gets his leg up.
And again from the back.
It's the third time that Morrison has hit. Oh, this is trouble. Running knee.
It is the beginning of the end.
That could be all she wrote. Morrison's got the leg covered. 1, 2. No.
Shawn One, he lives another day.
I know what John Morrison's thinking. Oh, sweet chin music. Sweet chin music. Could this be it? Rope break.
Morrison barely, had something on the ropes there.
What a match these two were putting on. Uh-oh.
And it's off.
They kick right.
The pain. Oh.
Get out of the way.
That Shawn Michaels examined that move very well. Like Frank Dogg mentioned, these two know each other too well to expect what's coming.
And now Morrison reverses. Oh, wait, Shawn Michaels. This is classic Shawn Michaels flying forearm, and Michaels is feeling it.
This is why he's called Mr. WrestleMania.
Inverted atomic drop. We all know what's coming next. Another inverted atomic drop. I'm just waiting for that scoop slam that we probably are going to see coming in the next few minutes here.
And there it is, the scoop slam. Michaels going to the top rope.
Michaels going to go high risk. Classic Shawn Michaels signature elbow drop.
And Michaels is now.
Y'all know what comes next.
Music.
I think we all know what's coming next. It's time for Michaels to tune up the band.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And here it is, sweet chin music.
And down you go, John Morrison.
That all she wrote.
Cover. 1, 2. It's over. No, it's not.
Oh, it's not. John Morrison. He kicked out of a hellacious sweet chin. Oh, wait, another one.
Yeah.
I think
of sweet chin music.
The fourth sweet chin music, and now this could be a 1, 2. Oh, Morrison kicks out again. I don't think Morrison wants to lose like that. Morrison does not want to lose to Shawn Michaels again.
See Morrison holding his skull.
That came out over there.
1, 2.
Oh, kick out again.
Oh, where's all this energy coming from?
A 5-star matchup.
This is definitely a 5-star matchup. There's no question about it. Morrison evades Michaels, and one of these men have got to hit something that's going to make the other stay down. There's got to be one big move. That won't do it, though. That's like the 4th time that Morrison has hit that move, but wait.
It's the back, however.
I believe Morrison's main goal right now is
that could do it. That could do it. That could be the turning point of the match. Nitro Blast. The Nitro Blast from John Morrison. And here's the cover. 1, 2. No.
Referee had his hand going down to 3, but Shawn Michaels kicks out at the last split second. Another trading shots in this classic matchup between these two. And another backbreaker.
This has got to be it. Again, second running knee. This has got to be over, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be over. It's got to be done.
Y'all know what John Morrison's thinking. Starship Pain.
And this could be
nicely done. Over. 1,
2, and 3. What a match to
WEDF Champions.
Morrison keeps that in a fatal 4 and possibly helps his odds a little bit.
25% to win the match. Nonetheless, John Morrison, what a terrific match this was. And if this didn't prove to you that John Morrison was not worthy of holding the WEDF Championship, I don't know what will, ladies and gentlemen. John Morrison simply tore the house down. And in the rubber match, in the final, or the third match between these two, John Morrison is now standing 2-1 against Shawn Michaels in singles action.
Congratulations, John Morrison.
Actually, 2-2 if you count from the first ever Superstars.
Ah, all right then. But still, John Morrison, what an incredible champion. What an incredible athlete. He's holding the torch proudly. It is his. Let's see how long he can keep that torch lit. I'm proud of him.
Whoa, with the rock!
Where from?
Here it is! What? No!
Morrison
gets away.
Morrison will live to fight another day. This is a smart strategy, but Rock is telling him to bring his candy ass back in the ring.
Morrison has never beat The Rock before. But Morrison, oh wait, it's called.
Straight into societies.
Attacking the champion, remember, well, history here. And now Sim attacking The Rock.
Jackson attack Rock.
This is a smart use of resources here. The straight edge society
Luke Gallows got called up. Red up his hands on the feet.
His hold the savior. Stone the savior. Ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold now making his way down. Gallows is down. Kozlov. Now look. Stone Cold is opening a can of whoop ass on Vladimir Kozlov right now.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Too bad.
A little stunner.
Now
Stunner!
Stone Cold Rock is at 2-on-1 right now. The G-Cat.
Yes, Deep Punk.
Texas Rattlesnake now in the ring. This is not good for Zeke and Punk's chances.
Now Austin headlock. And Rock fighting back.
Zeke and look, Stone Cold signature elbow drop on CM Punk. Things are getting out of hand right away.
Now,
This is stunner! It's the dream right here. Rock and Stone Cold working together.
Rock bottom.
Bottom. Will The Rock go for it? Will The Rock go for the most? No, he won't. What?
the message sent. They all thought it came with Regal, the WEDF Championship.
What a great show. What a great way to celebrate episode 100.
Stone Cold Rock allies tonight, but they will be enemies with King of the Ring.
Punk not looking phased any bit. He's still fired up and he wants to get his hands on both Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and John Morrison. Anything it takes to become the WEDF Champion for that match. King of the Ring is certainly looking interesting. This fatal four-way is going to blow the roof off. WEDF, ladies and gentlemen, I am Ocean Jack.
It's Black Dog.
It's Kool-Aid.
Good night from WEDF. We will see you again later. Bye. And all that good stuff.
Love you.
He doesn't. He's lying.